Now that GTA 6 pre-orders are finally live, after months of theories and anticipation from the community, we've learned far more than just the price. Rockstar has quietly revealed several details that many fans have completely missed, and one of them genuinely surprised me. Let's get into it. With pre-orders officially live across PlayStation, Xbox, and other retailers, one of the biggest surprises for most GTA fans has to be the price of the Ultimate Edition. Before pre-orders launched, there was a lot of speculation about what the game would actually cost, with many suggesting Rockstar could charge close to $100 for the standard edition alone. As it turns out, those rumors couldn't have been more wrong. Instead, Rockstar strategically priced the Ultimate Edition significantly lower than many people expected, especially when you consider everything that's included. What's even more interesting is that when you compare it to Red Dead Redemption 2's Ultimate Edition, despite being a much larger, more ambitious, and significantly more expensive project to develop, with a reported budget of around $2 billion, dollars, you would surely think Rockstar would need to compensate for that through the game's price. However, the price difference between the two Ultimate Editions is practically identical. This raises an interesting question. Is Rockstar intentionally keeping the Ultimate Edition affordable to encourage more people to upgrade? Or do they plan on making their money back through future content releases and additional purchases instead? For now, we can't say for certain. We'll have to wait until after launch to see how Rockstar plans to generate additional revenue. In my personal opinion, I think Rockstar has struck gold. The Ultimate Edition feels like great value without making the Standard Edition feel overpriced. But let me know what you think. Are you sticking with the Standard Edition or have you gone for the Ultimate? With physical media slowly dying out and companies continuing to move towards digital distribution, another surprise that caught a lot of people off guard is that the physical release editions of GTA 6 unfortunately won't include a physical game disc. Instead, players will receive a digital download code to redeem the game. For many fans, especially collectors, that's a little disappointing. One of the best parts about buying a physical edition has always been owning a disc, displaying it on your shelf and having something tangible to keep as memorabilia for years to come. However, in this day and age, it isn't completely unexpected. Over the last few years, we've seen many publishers move towards digital downloads, with faster internet speeds and digital storefronts becoming more popular than ever. Rockstar may simply be following that trend. If I remember correctly, earlier this year, there were rumors suggesting there wouldn't be a physical edition of GTA 6. At the time, those rumors faded away and were never confirmed. Maybe they were misunderstood. Or maybe Rockstar is planning to release a true physical edition after launch. We'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I can see both sides of the argument. Digital downloads are definitely more convenient, but when you're buying arguably the biggest and most anticipated piece of entertainment ever made, it does feel like there should be a physical copy of the game. What do you guys think? Would you rather have a physical disc or are you happy with a digital download? Another detail that really stood out after pre orders went live was just how much character customization Rockstar appears to be offering. Looking through the official screenshots on Rockstar's website and other promotional material, it's clear that Jason and Lucia are shown wearing a huge variety of different outfits, hairstyles, and accessories. This gives me the feeling that customization is going to play a much bigger role in the story than many people realize. Some screenshots show the two characters looking so different that they barely even look like themselves. Who knows? Maybe at some point in the story they're on the run and have to do everything possible to avoid being recognized, even if that means completely changing how they look. If that's the case, it could add a whole new level of immersion to the game. Being able to customize both protagonists in much greater detail would make them feel even more like your own character throughout the story. I think this is one of those features that could easily be overlooked right now, but once the game launches, it could be one of those things players spend most time doing. Whether you're changing outfits before a mission or simply exploring Vice City in your own style, it looks like Rockstar has put much more effort into player customization this time round. Now, here's something you probably didn't notice. One of the most exciting things about pre-orders wasn't actually the ability to buy the game, it was all of the new screenshots and promotional material Rockstar released alongside them. If you take a closer look, there's loads of small gameplay details that many fans have missed. For starters, the world itself looks far more alive than anything we've ever seen in a Rockstar game before. The streets are packed with NPCs, the beaches are filled with people, and every location seems to have an incredible amount of detail. It's clear Rockstar is pushing the current generation of consoles to their limits. Another interesting detail is the amount of environmental variety shown across official screenshots. From busy city streets and luxury neighborhoods to swamps, beaches, and small rural towns, Leonida already looks like Rockstar's most diverse open world yet. Of course, we'll have to wait until launch to see exactly how these systems work in gameplay. But based on everything Rockstar has shown us so far, GTA 6 looks set to raise the bar once again for open world games. Now, despite everything we've learned since GTA 6 pre-orders went live, Rockstar is still keeping some of the biggest questions under wraps. For starters, we still don't have an official release date for the PC version of the game, something millions of players around the world are still waiting to hear about. Rockstar has also remained very quiet when it comes to GTA Online, considering how successful GTA Online has been since its release. It's surprising that we still know so little about what the successor will look like. Personally, I think Rockstar is deliberately holding a lot of this information back. They've already generated incredible amount of excitement with just a handful of trailers and screenshots, and there's still plenty left to reveal before launch. If that's the case, we could be getting even more announcements over the coming months. So overall, I think we've learned far more from the GTA 6 pre-orders than many people expected. From the surprisingly reasonable Ultimate Edition pricing and the lack of physical disc to the all-new screenshots and gameplay details Rockstar quietly revealed, there's definitely a lot to be excited about. At the same time, it also feels like Rockstar's keeping some of the biggest surprises for later. We still don't know much about GTA Online, the PC release, or many of the other gameplay systems fans are most excited to see. But I now want to hear from you. What was the biggest surprise for you after the GTA 6 pre-orders went live? Was it the pricing, the new gameplay details, or something else entirely? Let me know down in the comments below because I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with all the latest GTA 6 news, updates, and analysis, make sure to subscribe to Vice Central. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in Vice City.